This defense, so many things to worry about in the red zone area, but you'd have to almost think that Lamar Jackson running the football, that might be number one.
It should be number one, and in this portion of the field where things shrink a little bit because the receivers can't run past anyone because they'll run out of real estate, you should have all eyes on Lamar Jackson when the ball is snapped and try and keep him back in the pocket.
Yeah, I don't think that they were surprised he was running it there. They just couldn't stop him, and he ends up in the end zone.
Tucker with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A running play here on first down is going to go nowhere as he is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
We knew both of these safeties were good in run support, but how about the play we just saw there? How about that closing speed? Able to get to the outside part of the field and turn that play into a loss.
Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. On the move past the 40. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. In motion left comes Brown. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Go Street.
Back to throw. Daniels. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback and giving him a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
18, Rattler, 18. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
There's another example what defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
They'll run for it with Eckler.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line.
Now a timeout called with 3 seconds to go. And, of course, they're in field goal range in the final seconds of this first half.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. Ready.
A final shot before break. Daniels. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. ready for quarter number 3.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get...
He's got a man complete. A huge play there for Washington. 58 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Off play action. Daniels. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
2nd and 10.
Trap 50, trap 50.
To throw again. Daniels. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Eckler is into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard and you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you could say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Now Jackson on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. He's got another 1st down, and he's also just a few yards short of 200 for the ball game. Now Jackson. Forced out to his left. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Jackson.
And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Jackson. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Touchdown! From 8 yards out.
And the Ravens are able to extend their lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go now.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Not the start to the drive they were hoping for. That run doesn't get them much at all.
No, not at all. That leaves them with 3rd and long, which means you got to dial up something pretty good. Think your best player with a play that he likes to run best.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They are all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. A great play there. 31 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Daniels. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th. They're going to try and throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And Walker has it. And in for the Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Ravens get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Tucker with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
14.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
It's on.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
No, we change it.
On first and 10, it's Jackson escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
We change it.
Again on second and 10, it's Jackson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
Now second and goal.
Report. Hey. You are X.
Jackson now. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Let's go. Get hot. Hey, report. Let's go.
Third and goal, Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his second drop of the game.
So they got the turnover, started with great field position, but in the end, the defense able to hold firm, and they only get 3 out of it.
And I like what you said right there. That defense able to hold firm, backed up into the shadow of their own end zone. The goalpost right behind them. They had to make sure they didn't give up the 6. And, boy, they came through in a big way. To them, even though they gave up 3, that's a win for their side.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Well, the margin on that scoreboard, obviously, for them, it looks daunting. But
back now in Baltimore. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead.
No, we changed it.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Middle.
They go play action now, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Report. Go ahead.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And this is caught inside the 5. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 59 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
We change it. Hey, middle.
To throw is Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Jackson on the move to his left. And this one is incomplete.
Oh, he's been fun to watch in this one. He's made the correct reads all game long and helped stake his team a huge lead. Running, passing, he's made all the right decisions. But that wasn't the right read on that one. It falls incomplete.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now it's Jackson. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. His record-setting ball game just continues. I mean, we're getting into silly territory here. He is closing in on 400 yards. Play action. Now Jackson. Flush to his right. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully...
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
And the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. On play action, they'll throw. Dancing to his left.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And with the way things have gone so far tonight, I figured this was going to be a touchdown because he's wide open. But instead, the ball's laid out just a bit too far, and they come up empty.
Now it's second and 10.
Hey, report. Report.
Here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. A short throw caught by Andrews. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Jackson.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Play action. It's Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown.
A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Ravens continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit.
And now here is another interception.
Picked up by Brandon Stevens.
And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
The first down pass. Intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
No, we change it. Go. Middle. Go right here. We change it.
Here's Jackson to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. And quickly, they get to the line.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 40-yard line.
Report.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson being chased out left.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's been a fun game for him so far, but I think he tried to do just a little too much that time. Give the defense a rare win on that snap.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's
That's complete.
And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey, report. Report. Sit up.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. 13. Sit up.
Now Jackson. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Tucker now for the extra point. The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Going to be caught downfield by Dotson.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards. Better than 20 here. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. A give, Eckler running to the right. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts.
As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
So here's a 3rd and 14.
Off play action. Daniels. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
And he clanks it off the right upright, and it's no good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Well, they came into this one with a vision, Charles, and it has played out exactly as they had hoped, if not even better. They've got the huge lead here, and now the football for the final moments of the 4th.
Yeah, and it was apparent that they were the better team, right? We figured that out pretty early. But give them a lot of credit for staying with it. They didn't stumble around out there. They didn't create a lot of errors for themselves because they were the superior team. They took care of business and closed them out pretty quickly.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game